to learn and to catch up. Just because the Buddha give us the choice, give us option to choose the way which we can change ourselves into a Buddha. This is the biggest difference between the Buddhism and other we call the world's religions. Actually, the Buddhism is the extraordinary world religions because our target is to become a Buddha, not only the world creator, a God, or a Dharma or Dharma, like other religions call themselves. This is the benefit of the Buddhism. But on the contrary, at the same time, it just added the harness for us to catch up the target, because there is too many choices we can choose. So, I think the most important thing is the vision. That's why we call it a Five Vision Temple. The vision is the most important, not the one of the most important. It's the most important. Compassion, the other character of the Buddhist practice is all very important, but the vision is the most important one, because we should choose. At the beginning, we should choose the method. We should choose the peace. And then, what we should do just to keep our mind on this peace, on this road, until we get achievement. We become a Mahashida, we get a Siddhi. Otherwise, we didn't look after other things, other methods. We just keep our mind, keep all our walking on this road. But it's very hard. Actually, from my experience, it's very, very hard. Because we are human. The human have the shortcoming. That is comparison. Right? We didn't trust ourselves 100%. You cannot do something 100% sure you can do it successfully. So maybe we can try it. Just dig it. And then there's no water all of your digging. You just lose all the belief. You just lose all the faith in it. You just choose another piece of land. You just dig another hole. Whole of our life just doing this continually. At the end of our life, there's no water at all. We dig it out from the hole. A lot of people just do this. Waste all energies, waste all the time, waste all this merit of humans. But if we label ourselves as a Buddhist, we should get rid of those habits. We should first get this vision from Buddha, from Manjushri, with shadows. We should choose one good master. We should choose one master of this master teaching us. And then just keep our mind on this until we get some result. It's very hard, but this is the precondition we practiced the Buddhism. Compared with this one, like Christian, there's no other choice. If you born in a Christian family, you should know there's only one holy book we call Bible. You just do it. You just read it. You just remember all these words from Jesus Christ or from other, how to say that, pre-hands? Like Morsi, how to say that?
Pre-Christianity.
No. It's like a divine person. Oh, okay. We just, there's no other choice. So, there's no other risk we should choose. Right? Because if we try to choose something, there's a risk. That is the one you choose is not proper one to you. But if there's no other option, there's no one, there's no risk at all. So you just obey. Right? So for the Christian, the first thing is obeying. You should obey the role that Jesus Christ set up. Or you call your God just set up the rules. You just obey. You just believe in it. So you can get, I don't know how to say that, immortal life as the Christian taught, right? Or freedom in the heavens or such of this. I think it's more easy for the humans. But if you think you are a dukkha, you want to be free at the final stage, at advanced level, the final freedom, you can choose it. You think you are the higher one, you are the best of the best. So you label yourself as a Buddhist, you should know the difference. Otherwise, in some kind of circumstances, you will lose your faith. Because if you cannot create your own vision, maybe you can walk in that way, that road, you cannot reach your destination. I'm not saying in one life, maybe in several continuing life, you cannot reach the destination. Because maybe you didn't choose the proper way. You have to choose the proper way that indeed match you up proper to your background of your family, the background of your body situation, and the background of your mental stableness and this. Yeah. So we should know it clearly at the beginning. When you walk into the peace of liberation, whether or not you choose the Buddhism or you choose the other religions, all the religions is good. But you should choose one of them which is proper for yourself. And then when you walk into the road of Buddhism, you should choose a sub-branch of that. There is the Mahayana, there is the Southern Buddhism, actually it's called Hinayana, yes, Hinayana, Mahayana or Vajrayana, so it is. And Vajrayana, there is a different school, a sub-branch of this. And after those schools, there's different lamas and monks and teachers you should choose. And into those lamas, those masters' school, there's different centers, right? Because a lot of high reputation lama or monks, they set up centers all around the world. You can choose which one. Even in the same city, there is some different one. So you should choose one of them that is proper to you. But how can you choose it? We call vision first. You should have this ability to choose it according to your background of your body, of your family, and this. And then, besides your vision, you should pray. Actually, there is some cause and results involved. Otherwise, we call Dharma involved. As a student or as a teacher, so lama. If you choose one guy as your lama, or if you choose one guy as a student, there should be some karma involved. If there's no such karma, even you call yourself teacher and student, the relation cannot last longer. Or it lasts, but something happened, the relation just broken. So this connection just broken. At this stage, what we should do is just to face it. Feel pain, feel I got hurt, I cried for a little bit, but then you should let it go. Everything just goes smoothly. It comes, accept it. Its goal, accept it too. Yeah, actually, this is the teaching of Dharma law. And at the beginning, the Buddha himself accept the law of karma from, it's not Hindu, from pagans, right? They just said that the Buddha himself accepted as a fact, because all the students didn't walk into the final nirvana. They still live in this 6 realms worlds. So the law of karma control everything, control everyone, every phenomenon, the time, the speech, space, the time and space, all involved in the law of karma. If we change ourselves as a Mahashida, we just beyond the law of karma, maybe we can cross that way. And this way, when we reach the final nirvana, there's no speech for law of karma. So for Buddha, there's no law of karma involved. Yeah. All the Buddhas, they can live forever. They can disappear and they come again. Actually, they always stay there. There's no going, there's no coming, as the words from the Diamond Sutra. Yeah, it just stay there. This is a Buddhahood. But if we cannot reach in the Buddhahood, we should realize law of karma control everything. So we should choose. If we decide to choose someone as our lama, as our guru, as our student, as you ordinary person, as your wife or your husband, and so it is, you should know it. It's still under the law of karma. It takes times. Maybe you are lucky enough, it takes whole life. Maybe you are lucky enough more, you can take several lives. This life you are husband and wife, lover, so it is. Why are you laughing? And in the next life, maybe, yeah, your karma just got mature. You can change another, maybe a brother, sister. I'm sorry, still husband, wife. Okay. Oh, mother, father, son, this. Yeah, there's still some karma involved until you go into the Buddha. Or you're not so fortunately. Maybe it takes some time and it's gone. Just accept it. Yeah. Actually, I know this is painful to accept this theory, but it is truth.